Cái gì vậy? Cuộc họp này đang được ghi lại.
Okay,
Okay.
can you hear me well?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, fantastic. So I hope you are fine. Thank you so much for being today in the class actively. So let's see. What did we talk about in our previous class?
We talk about how to read the description the people.
Okay, say it again one more time.
We
People description, all right? We talk
yeah.
about description about people. Let me ask you something. I have a question for you. All right. I think I gave you a homework, and today you were going to describe maybe a friend of you. Let me see how you do it.
Yeah. So today I wanted to talk about my mother.
Oh, your mother.
Yeah, as you know, I come here 10 years ago. Now I am living and working at Ho Chi Minh City. My mother, she living in Bình Định province, is so far from here. So I this is the reason I want to talk about her, because
this is the reason.
The reason I want to talk about her, because I miss her so much.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So my mother, she is a nurse. So she is a good woman, and she take care of most people in my family. As you know, my family very crowded, maybe 10 people, and she very busy about us. And almost everything in my homes were well arranged by my mother.
Okay.
And she has a small body. She had a long hair and big brown eyes.
She has a long hair. Okay.
Yeah, has a long hair and big brown eyes and
other way around. Other way around. Eyebrows.
Eyes. Oh, eyebrows. Not brow eyes.
It's other way around. Eyebrow. That's the eyebrow. Eye. Is that the eyebrows?
Eyes, brow. Yeah.
Is that no eyes? No eyes. Eyebrow.
I want to description about her eyes. Her eye.
Eyebrow. So do you refer to this?
No, not eyebrow. I want to talk about her eyes.
Her eyes. All right, go ahead. Let me see.
Yeah, her eyes. Her has big brown eyes.
Oh, broad eyes. Broad eyes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And white skin.
She has a white skin.
Yes. Now she is 65 years old.
Oh, she's 65 years old.
Yeah. My mother 65 years old, but look she so young. And she like yellow.
She likes
green. She likes yellow and green color, but she very hate red color. I don't want like that. I don't want. And I don't
she
know.
Doesn't
I
like.
don't know.
She doesn't like red color.
Yeah. I don't know why she hate. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And she spent all of her time to take care of her family in her free time. She plant the flower and take care of them. And sometimes she also sing, and she loves swimming.
Oh, she loves swimming?
Yeah.
And still she's able to swim like that?
What?
Still she swims good. She still swims good.
Yeah, was very good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she cooked very well. She always brought it to me to our breakfast in every morning. When I was a primary school, she also brought it for me a uniform to wear to go to school.
Okay, especially the uniform to go to a school.
Yeah, so she usually prepare for us the wearing the uniform
The
to I'm
uniform,
wearing. Yeah,
so that you can wear it to go to a school, right? And how many
yeah.
brothers are you?
I have three brothers.
Three brothers.
Three
How many
old.
girls and how many boys?
My parent has eight children. Eight children. So
8
I have
children.
8 children, and I
Okay.
have three older brothers. I also have three older sisters.
Okay. And how old is the oldest? The eldest brother.
My eldest brother, he is 51 years old.
51 years old.
Yeah, 51 years old.
Okay. And the youngest?
She a doctor. She 31 years old.
31. But
Yeah,
your
31.
your youngest sister, she's 31, right?
I don't remember. I don't remember exactly, but she around 30 or 31 years old.
31. You're 32, right?
She also had a family, and she living in Dalat University. Dalat University, nearly Dalat University.
Nearly the Land University.
She also have her family. I mean, she also married my youngest sister. She married, and now she is living in Dalat. Dalat is a city of Lâm Đồng province.
Oh, they're in Vietnam, right?
Yeah, in Vietnam.
Okay, nice. Sounds very good. And do you have family overseas?
I don't have a family overseas, but my husband has.
Okay, okay. So most of your family live there in Vietnam, right? Okay, it's interesting. All right. So the whole family is spread around the country. It sounds very interesting. So now today we'll be covering a new topic. Well, I don't know if you finish or if you have more things to add.
I think I just a little. So my mother is a normally person, and she very cheerful, but when she works, she very serious.
She's very cheerful. And what is the other word?
When she works, she very serious.
Oh, serious. When she works, she's very serious. When she works, she's very serious. All right.
Yeah, and she also gets on well with her neighbor.
Okay, she also works with her neighbors, right?
Yeah, when she's stressful, she also practice yoga. Do you know yoga?
Oh, yoga, like.
Yeah. And
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, she reliable person. When I have any problem in my life, in my work, and I can talk to her.
She's a reliable. You mean that she's a reliable person?
person. So when I have any problem in my life, I can say with her. Her can listen, be careful, and give for me available advice.
Advices, all right? Valuable advices, all
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
she
yeah,
is like all the time just giving you good advices, good orientations, because as your mother, she wants the best for you. She wants you to have a well-being, a substantial well-being in your life. And it makes me feel happy that you have such a great mother like that. It makes me
yeah.
feel very happy, in
Yeah.
fact. So
So
I have another question. And then your mother lives with somebody else, maybe any of your brother, your dad, or you got my question?
no, I don't hear your question.
Okay, can you hear? Let me see. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, I was saying to you, does your mother live with somebody else in your family? Maybe your dad or a brother?
My mother now she living with my older brother.
Okay, I understand. She lives with
Yeah,
your older brother. That sounds very
yeah,
good. In total, you have, in total, the total of you is 9, right? Or 8? 8, you have 8 brother plus you. You guys are 9.
eight, eight,
8.
eight,
8.
eight. Yeah,
Okay, 8 in total, right?
yeah, eight total. I
Okay.
have three older brother and three older sister. And after me, I have two younger sister.
You have a big family.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sometimes I want to call my mom and I want to talk with her. That I love her so much. I I think and I believe in my life. Only her can love me forever. I think like that.
Ah, I think that, yeah, mothers, they are the ones who only love us forever. Our mothers always are the ones who, I think there's nothing like a mother. In fact, being a mother is something amazing. Especially I'm telling you because I have a mother. I think you always see her around, going around, and
And
she's a very caring person. All the time cooking the best of. I'm saying this, sharing this to you, the best of her gastronomy, preparing nice, delicious, dishes, nice food, and when it comes to a mother, that's something
yeah,
undescriptible.
yeah. How old she? How old
Actually,
she?
she is 64.
64.
Yeah,
My mother 65.
she's
Five.
one. She's 1 year younger than your mother,
Yeah.
but they are like that. All
Same,
right.
same. I think the same.
Yeah, they are close. All right. Very
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
64, 65. All right.
yeah.
So then, that's nice to know the description of your mother. That's such a great pleasure to know that you have an outstanding mother and so caring, so loving, a good cook, somebody that is your personal orientator, somebody who gives you his, somebody who provides you with help whenever you need it. And it sounds very good to hear that. It makes me feel very happy. So now we are going to start with a new class. Let me share my presentation to you. So let's go ahead with unit 4 right here. Give me a second. Give me just one quick second, Chi. Okay. I think you can see my screen now, right?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Teacher, not yet. Yeah, not yet.
Oh.
Please waiting a minute. Please waiting a minute.
Okay, it's loading, right?
Yeah, it's slow.
Okay.
Now I can say, I say.
Okay, fantastic. What about now?
Yeah, I can say very clean.
Okay, so now let me show you here. I'm afraid that before I was talking to you a similar topic like that. Did I? Chi?
I think you want to talk about a age.
Yeah, that's right. So before in one of our last classes, let me just share my screen. Well, I think you are looking at it. So in one of our last classes, we were talking about some symptoms, all right, some vocabulary. So today we are going to be talking a little bit more about that. So here are some symptoms, some kind of aches or pains that we may have, all right? Among these symptoms, we may have sore throat, all right? Sore throat, you know, something something that affects obviously our throat. Can you see me well, Chi?
Yeah, I can hear.
But can you see me?
Very. Yeah, I see you.
Okay, fantastic. So one of them is sore throat. Then the other one is backache. All right, backache. And another thing is ear infection. All right. So can you tell me what happens when you have a sore throat? How do you feel?
I feel it's hot.
You feel your throat hot?
Hot, yeah. And
Hot
tired.
and
Hot,
tired.
tired. And
Okay.
sometimes I get sick.
Okay.
I don't know how to I don't know how to
To describe it.
describe. But
Describe.
sometimes I describe.
Do you think your throat is, when you have sore throat, do you feel your throat swollen? Let me write it for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write it. Do you feel your throat look at that. Do you feel your throat swollen?
Swollen.
You know what
Swollen.
you know what is swollen? Like it's normal and then it becomes big, like it's inflated. Like your throat is normal, but then it becomes like that. It's inflated and you feel like, oh, like for example, somebody hits you, all right? And then it becomes swollen. Or maybe you bump yourself, pop, and then it becomes swollen. Maybe your throat is hurt because you're having a sore throat and then it is swollen. Do you understand? Swollen. Swollen.
Swollen.
Yeah, that, for example, you hit your head, right? For example, you hit your head like, oh, and then your forehead becomes swollen. And then you got a bump. You got a bump.
Yeah, I know.
Then, for example, you give, oh, and then it is swollen. It grows because it's swollen. For example, somebody hits you, oh, and then it because it is hurt, all right, or is actually you receive a hit, then it may be swollen. It grows big more than normal. For example, somebody hits the eyes, oh, then it gets a bump, and then it becomes swollen. Then you have a swollen eyes, like, all right. So do you feel anytime have you ever had your throat swollen? Do you feel your throat swollen when you're sick?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, so let me ask you something. And how do you feel when you have a backache?
Oh,
Can you walk? Can you walk properly?
different for walking. I
You
think it's
change
different for walking.
you change your when you're walking, do you change your posture? Let me write it. Do you change your posture? Like, oh, you are like bow, like that.
Posture. Yes, of course. I think.
Yeah,
Of
do you
course.
change your posture or do you walk straight like that?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay, you change your posture. You change your posture when you are having a back pain. All right. And what about ear infection? Does that hurt? Does it hurt to you? Have you ever had an ear infection?
Yes, I have. Sometimes I hear by phone. I hear by my phone. I hear so maybe I want to say when I hear by my phone so long, so I feel my ears so pain.
Painful. Yeah,
Yeah,
you hear that, okay? You feel that your ears hurt, right?
yeah.
Okay, and because of this, because of any of these, because any of these symptoms, have you ever been going to the doctors, to the doctor's office?
No, I don't go to doctor. I stop hearing and I feel it's normally.
Okay, you start listening normal. Okay, do you know what is food poisoning? Do you know what that is?
First point,
Let me write it for you. Do you know what food poisoning
food poisoning.
is?
Do you know what? Food poisoning. Oh, poisoning. Yes, I know. I know some food poisoning. But I think depend on people because some people can allergic with something, but some people cannot.
Sometimes people do this by mistake. Sometimes people do it with bad intention. But
Yeah,
those are the main reasons. Sometimes people do it by mistake. Sometimes people do this self-conscious. All right. Sometimes they are allergic due to something that they didn't even imagine, and it may happen. Sometimes, sometimes it's strong chemicals that perform the stomach and things like that. So now we are going to pass to another exercise. I have some more questions for you. Look at that. Okay. Ways to talk about health. All right. So let me ask you something, She. Right now, in this very moment, all right, in this very moment, how do you feel? How are you feeling in this
I
very
feel
moment?
I feel I feel very happy.
No symptoms then.
I feel so good.
Oh, did you exercise this morning?
Yeah, I also exercise in the morning.
Is everything
Just
okay
10,
with your health?
20 minutes.
Is
What?
everything okay? Is everything okay with your health?
Yeah, but sometimes I also have problem with my hair.
You
Sometimes.
sometimes, all right, you sometimes have some problems with your health, such as, such as, let me write it for you right here. Such as.
Just as such as.
Such as. What
Oh,
are these problems? Can you tell me what are these type of problems that you sometimes have? Maybe the
when
flu, headache.
yeah, I think my problem is stressful
Oh, you feel
and
stressful.
usually stressful, but by my work.
Okay, okay, okay. That's very important to know that. Something I
Mm.
also have is stress. I actually I am the kind of person. I am not the person who may live a stressful life. This is something I was talking to a friend of mine whose name is Junior. I have a friend of mine. He tells me that because the stress in his life manifests differently to the way it manifests in my life. He says, no, and I was talking to him. I was talking to him and I said, Junior, I think anytime I'm feeling stressful, I think as if I am getting some extra pounds. My back hurts and I feel my back swollen and my muscles feels like tense. You know, those are some symptoms. And he said, no, 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 no. You cannot get like extra pounds because you are stressful. And I'm like, yes, I can have. It depends on the organism. The organism. You know what I mean? Organism.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
It depends on the organism because not all the bodies are the same. Maybe my body can respond nicely to when he maybe, for example, that's just an example. Maybe his body responds nicely to a stress, is stress tolerant, but maybe my body is stress intolerant. All right. And the thing is that I was saying there are many manifestations of the stress in people's body. All right. For example, one of them, people may have like acne or maybe things that come out on the face, you know, facial things. Some other lose their hair, they pass their hands like that. And when they look at so many hair in their hands, but sometimes some of them may have a stomach aches like, oh, I'm having an, and they didn't even, they don't even know what happens. Sometimes they feel nervous. Sometimes they may have headache. And the stress has been manifested in multiple ways. All right. Because not all bodies are going to be the same. And this is what I was talking to a friend of mine whose name is Junior. All right. That stress is I have heard that stress has become a silent killer. It can also give a heart attack suddenly, like poof, and then you that there you just live until that time. So that forbid. All right. So, but I'm saying those are manifestations of the stress, and we need to try to be relaxed when we are stressful, to lower the level of stress. Stay breathe, take some fresh air, call somebody, talk about something, disconnect. All right, our brain from the
sometimes I go
stressful things we are facing.
Yeah, you may sometimes I go to a countryside to take some air, some fresh air.
Right, fresh air, right? Fresh air. That sounds very good. That sounds fresh air. It sounds very good. Okay, so let's continue. So here there are some ways, all right, to suggest. Look at that. So some way to suggest, for example, if somebody is not sleeping, all right, if a person is not sleeping properly, you can say, well, I think maybe you should get another sleep, all right? So look at another one. I usually take some rest, or you should try it. I would like you to help me reading the examples. What is the first one, She?
I think you should get enough sleep.
I think you should get enough sleep. Second,
I usually go for a walk before sleeping. You should try it.
You should try it. You should try it. All right. You should try it. All right. So another, this one is for recommendations. All right. Why don't you, can you say, can you read the example?
Why don't you take a vitamin?
You can pronounce it this way. It's like, it will sound more natural. Like, why don't you take vitamins? Why don't you take?
Why don't you take vitamin?
It's like, why don't you take vitamins? Why don't you take vitamins? All right.
Vitamin.
Yeah, that'll be easier for you. Why don't you take vitamins? This way, why don't you, all right? Why don't you take vitamins? Why don't you go to the doctor's office? Why don't you go around and have some fun? All right?
Why don't you? So
Yeah,
I will memorize the structure. Why?
Okay. So we have another thing is a good way. It's a good way to, can you read the example for me?
Getting a message. Getting message.
Getting massage.
Massage. Good way to reduce the pain.
To reduce the pain, and not only the pain, but also the stress.
Yeah. Yes. Massage. Yeah.
Massage. Actually, text message. Massage. All right. Massage. It's like when you are relaxed, then you go to the massage clinic, and then you lay down there on the bed, and you're like, oh, and you almost get asleep. Like, people are passing their hands and giving some hands therapies, and then shaking, screwing their hands with some ointment, like rubbing your back, and you feel like you want to sleep like that. Have you ever have a massage?
Yeah, I often has a massage.
Massage.
I like massage foot.
Oh, you like massaging your feet, right? Feet massage.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And have you ever had back massages?
No.
Well, I'm telling you my personal experience. One, I went to a massage therapy. And I remembered I was so stressed by that time. And I can tell you that by that time when I was having this massage, I felt asleep. I was like, one time, So it was once I was there taking that massage, I was like, I went down. Then, okay, let's continue. Look at there. Let's continue with the next part of it. Okay, so look at this. This is a short conversation through which we are going to practice our speaking. Let's see how you do it. All right. I'm gonna ask you and you will answer me, and then we're gonna do it vice versa. All right. So hi Chi, how are you feeling?
I have got a sore throat.
Oh, that's bad. I think you should drink warm water. So now let's flip it. All right, let's switch. All right, now it's your turn and I'm gonna answer. Go ahead, let me see. Now you're gonna take part A and I'm gonna take part B of this short conversation. All right. After that, remember that you can add more questions to this. For example, sore throat, fever, stomachache, backache, any questions you can add it to this. All right. You can add more questions to that. You can start. Okay. Did you understand she?
No, I don't understand.
Oh, I was saying that now.
You,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
you want me ask you about
Yeah,
some picture?
now you're going to ask me, for example, you know, I started the conversation. I ask you, she, how are you feeling? Then you answer, I've got a sore thought. And then I say, oh, that's bad to you. Now you will be the one who is going to ask me.
Yeah. So
And then add more
teacher,
questions. You can add more questions.
My
Okay.
teacher, how are you feeling now?
Oh, I've got a sore thought.
Oh, that's bad. I think you should drink warm water.
Water. Okay.
Water.
Let me see. Now you can add more questions. Let me see how well you do it.
Teacher, how do you think about how I don't know how
you can ask me the following. Teacher, are you running? Are you running a fever? Are you running a fever?
Are you running? Yeah, teacher, my teacher, are you running a fever?
Oh, I'm hot. I'm feeling so hot. I think yes.
Teacher, are you allergic anything?
Oh yeah. I think I am allergic to the vitamin B12. B12 vitamin.
Teacher,
B12
are
complex.
you poisoning some foods? What foods are you poisoning?
Well, actually, I'm not being poisoned by the food because I passed away right away. But I'm feeling that I'm having a stomach ache. It hurts. My stomach hurts. Okay. Well done. So let's continue, She. You did a great job. Okay. Let me ask you something, Chi. What can you ask a doctor about your health in some situations. Can you tell me do you know some phrases that you can tell to a doctor in case of any type of situation?
I a headache.
I have a headache. That's right.
Painful.
It is painful. That is
Yeah.
correct.
Backache.
I have a backache. All right. I have a backache. Oh, doctor. Or in this case, I have a backache. Backache. Right. So something else.
I am fever.
Fever. Say it again one more time.
Fever.
Oh, I am running. I am running
fever.
a fever.
I am running a fever.
All right. If you okay, if you're gonna specify, let's imagine you have a thermometer at home and you test your fever, and you can say, for example, oh doctor, I'm having a 36-degree fever. I'm having the degrees you might have. All right. So let's continue. Look at that.
When you have to carry out some tests.
So when you have to carry out some tests, all right? So then you may have some questions like that. For example, the first one is, what is the test for? What is the test for?
Oh.
Okay. And the next one can be, how is the test done? All right. Is the test the only way to find out that information? Is the test the only way to find out that information? Number 4, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to prepare for the test? When will you get the result? What's the next step after the test? So those are common questions that you can use by the time you go to a doctor's office or a medical lab or maybe a health clinic. So you can use these kind of questions in order for you to be assisted with your health. So here we have some more. Look at this. Okay. Can you tell me the other one?
When you receive pills.
Okay. When you receive pills, all right? So you might have more questions such as, how often do I take my pills? Okay, or how often do I take pills? Well, you can say there, I take pills once a day or twice a day, etc. If so, of course, if applicable, you can do it. So let's see. Then you have the other question, which is how many times per day do I have, or maybe do you have to take the pills? How many times per day? All right. So the other questions is, what are the effects of the pills? So when we refer to effects, so we're referring to the side effects. All right. Something that was not supposed to any reaction that you were not supposed to have because of that. So number 3, all right. Are there any side effects? If there are side effects, then you can describe, well, I have an allergy, I was feeling tense, I was feeling body heaviness. So those are things you can say. I was feeling a body heaviness, I was feeling stressful, I was feeling down, or any symptom you think, any type of side effect you think they might have. especially when you take a pill or any type of medication. Now let's see another one, another type of questions. So which is the following. Let me show you. Look at this one. When you want to ask for an advice, you can ask this way. Do I need to pick up any special diet? Maybe you are trying to take care of yourself. I don't know whether you are going to a doctor's for this purpose, or you are doing this on your own. So another question, maybe what should I eat, or what shouldn't I eat? Number two, next question, what should I avoid doing? If there is something you are doing, a bad habit that doesn't allow you to, all right, to have a good diet or something like that. So it's like all about changing your lifestyle, your daily diet style, lifestyle. Number
So
three.
now
Yeah,
do you need to special diet?
You say if I need what? Say it again.
I want to know do you need to mix up any special diet?
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I would like to lose some pounds. I'm not too fat, you know. I would like to have a special diet in which I eat a lot of vegetables, all right? So I'm not too fat, you know. I'm kind of like, a guy with a big body.
You can stand up and around one way to me. I want
Okay.
to see.
Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Hình như là dáng mày còn đùi sao á. Em nói đứng là một vòng quay một vòng cho em xem thử. Ông nói chờ ổng một chút mà ông đi đâu rồi. Ây cha ơi.
That I will need to move the computer, but it's kind of like that. Let me see. Let me see. Oh my gosh. In order for me to do that, okay. I don't know if
You are well built. You are well built.
Like that. You see, I'm the kind of person who does exercise.
Yeah, I say. Very handsome.
Thank you. So I kind of do some exercise, go around the park, try to, stretch out my body and all that. So, in order to keep healthy. Okay. And let me see. So, well, daily routine. So let me ask you this question, She. What do you, is there something you think you need to change for your daily routine?
Let me see. I think my daily routine is okay.
It's okay. It's a balance.
Yeah, it's okay. No need to change.
Okay, you have a balanced daily routine. All right, sounds very good. So let me see, in order to finish, all right, the class, can you tell me what did we talk about today? What did we learn today?
Today we talk about a synonym. No.
We talk about health.
Yeah, we talk about health.
All right, we talk about health, and we learn about some questions when you go to the doctors. Can you tell me at least 2 questions that the doctors ask, or 2 answers you can give to the doctor? What can you say to your doctor? Let's imagine you're going to the doctors and you go to the doctor's office and you say, "Oh, doctor, I'm feeling bad." What can you tell to your doctor?
I feeling best. I am hot. I hatch. I running fever.
I am running a fever.
Yeah, I am running fever. I allergic something. I poisoning something.
Okay, okay, understand. So fantastic. Let me see. Thank you so much for being active in the class. Let me see.